Hey guys, welcome to another session of Epic 7. This is part 2 of DeekBoy's account review, one of my longest supporting Patreon members. If you haven't checked out part 1, definitely do that. We go through his account resources and several of his hero builds. If you are here because you've watched part 1, then you're about to see one of my favorite builds on this account. Hope you guys enjoy this. Done. Thank you. Alright. Too solid at this point. Yeah, he was smirking a lot for Charles to be a mispick. No. I heard wrong. It was like something like, he's like, he paid Charles because he was like, oh, what the heck, let me just do it. Like, he had fun with it. I think that's what he said. But yeah, I was saying that the, just in case you missed it, I was saying that the Senya helmet is on the low side for sure in terms of gear score. You low rolled it. But like overall, the Senya doesn't look too bad. Like, I mean, you don't have like 100 effectiveness or 100 ER, but you have 200 speed. The bulk is not terrible. Ah, I see. So you're really making up with this. This is a really nice piece for her. Gear score wise, this is like high 70s, right? So that's very nice. That's actually a really good ring. Oh, sorry, neck. And also this for purple. So I think a lot of your stats are actually being carried by the right side gear, which is usually not the case. And then your left side gear falling short a bit here. This one is usable. $29,000. So who was that? So if you're using Yoha just for Guild War to sponge, to tank sponge the Huayang, then I just suggest you put her on that neck that we looked at earlier. Hold on one sec. It was HP main and it had like really high flat health. This one, the Akate's ones, look at that. Like, you lose a bit of defense, but I mean, if you're gonna sink like Huayang, like get Huayang into her, like you want to make her high HP. I think my Yoha is at 34,000 at the moment, and I never die to Huayang. But I would definitely look at that. Let's see if you have any other pieces. And I do HP boot, just because like if it's a Guild War, there's not enough pace for Huayang to lap you multiple times, because when she gets to that malicious whatever it is, she'll get the turn most likely even at a HP boot. See if you have any. Not on the Eaton boot. So like, okay, this can stay on FCC. You don't need that kind of gear. This one, no, it's probably not as high as this. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, so you already see like this, like 157. I think she cuts like 30% if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty good. She usually gets the turn after Huayang's turn. Doesn't matter if it's a 250, 270 speed Huayang. After Huayang's turn, she'll get the turn, and then she'll be able to one-shot her. Yeah, anyways, just an idea. Baiken, Rage, we got Celine, Pen, Speed. Solid looking. If I'm gonna be picky about this, which I don't think I should be because I think this is pretty solid, is bulk, I think. But it's okay. I mean, that's not really necessary on a Celine, but it's nice to have. Like damage gear wise, this is really good actually. 21 crit damage, 20 crit rate. This is low efficiency on her. This is pretty good, yeah. A lot of defense percent. You killed chat? Slow sit incoming. Okay, this is it PvP? I mean, I think in PvP it could work, but I think for damage is fine. Arena Sid, okay. Evelyn! So kind of like your Luna, right? Like Guild War maybe? Or even Arena? 2-shot damage dealers? Oh yeah, that reminds me. I have to pick my Evelyn from my selector book. Wait, SS? You're right. What the frick? SSS Ervelin. Okay, look. At the beginning of the account review, we did see that he had a ton of coins, right? If you're wondering like where he's getting them from, it's most likely like heroes like this. Already SSS, but then still pulling dupes off like Banner or those like free 70 summons. Ew, onion head. This is a speed boot? No? Oh, speed boot. Okay, for speed boot, this Violet isn't terrible at all, actually. This is pretty good Violet. Like, it's high damage, lower emphasis on the bulk, but the stats are there. Yeah. Crit. Percent defense. A bit lower return value there. This one's a lowish roll though. The neck. Yeah, pretty solid. 250 speed. Okay, there's a PvE obviously, but okay, let's see here. Any bangers? Better not have hidden bangers on your PvE heroes. Okay, you don't. Not that one. Landy, good. Crit rate neck or crit damage? Crit damage. Enough to survive a Rimuru. Protect by Aros. Outside of the crit rate, they're sort of well, 32. Okay, 32 crit rate. Novel, any speedy gear? No. Okay, gear holder for now. Destina. Okay, Destina, sort of on the slower side if you use her. Oh, it's counter! Wait, hold on. Okay, now I have to reassess that because that's different. Old counter build? Okay. Yeah. No, so if it's counter, no, the speed is not the thing I'll have to like obviously the faster you get the better, but yeah, it's got a bit of gear. Probably don't use her a lot. Hey, what's up, Tristan? Welcome. How about them patch notes? I'll talk about it after. We're doing an account review right now on one of my Patreon members. See his improvement. In my opinion, it's massive improvements. There's a lot from his initial viewing. This is actually pretty good. A lot of HP. You do have HP set, but I mean it's HP. Okay, hold on. So you have like a lot of HP on this. Yeah, look at that. 31, 24. This one's on the lower side. Sharoon. I'm not even sure if I want her to be good. Like, I'm okay with one less cancerous Soul Weaver in this meta. Okay, Sea Lilias. Okay, so his Sea Lilias is definitely one that does make me kind of jealous. If you guys look at the stats on the Sea Lilias, this is actually really insane. Okay, this is probably the one build I had in my mind the entire time before I started looking at all his builds. My face is literally like Sea Lilias right there. This is actually really strong. Like, this is effectiveness ring, right? But if you look at the bulk, that's actually pretty crazy. Like, a lot of people can't even get this bulk. Like, even, let's say, without the imprint. 16,000 HP. Yeah, the defense may be complaining on the low side here, but he's got 2 purple gear, and look at the effectiveness, right? So, even without looking at the rest of the gear, you know that the stats held, even though there's a high speed pieces, are high stats. Like, this is actually really nutty. So, like, he can actually not use that, what do you call it? Champions Trophy to make up for the loss effectiveness that a lot of people have to do. Like, so I mean, crit rate there, yeah, feels like yeah, you don't want to roll that out. I think just leave it. Your bulk is enough. You're never gonna miss that, you know, like 400 flat health there. 20 speeder. Looks like yours are with 80 more effect. Exactly. That's what I mean, right? Like I've seen some top of the line C Lilias. They all generally need Champions Trophy to kind of carry the effectiveness weight. So the fact that he can get this on a non-HP or defense ring is pretty nuts, in my opinion. Like, this is, yeah, 20 speed on speed, 21 speed, 22. Oh yeah! Oh, I was so salty at this. He rolled this and he was like in the patron chat, I was like, woohoo! Another 22 speeder! You know? And this is actually really crazy too, because this is almost max roll defense. Right? Like, he's missing 1% defense on that. This is almost max roll defense, almost max roll speed, missing 2 speed. So this is insanely high gear score, right? Unfortunately, that was a flat defense, so that may or may not be good for the gear score on this. But I mean, this is like, what, 79 gear score? No, maybe less, like 78, 77. It's pretty nutty. Please delete this account. I mean, I want this neck. If deleting this account means I can get this neck on my account, then yeah, I'll delete. But it's really good. I mean, really, it's like, this build is one of the best C Lilias I've ever seen. Unless you're comparing to like, you know, 310 C Lilias, right? I'm rolling my eyes because that's a whole other level. But this is nutty though. This is really good. Sweet. All this gear and still loses to your mom? Wait, what? G-Purgus, probably not a build. You know what? I see people starting using G-Purgus again. I'm wondering if I should build them on some spear gear. I know yours are probably not focused here, but let's move on here. No way you still run Wyvern G-Purgus, right? Does anybody anymore? You do? Really? Okay. So it's just like, okay, so one shot for the Banshee for the gold, and then regularly just farm Wyvern. Got it, like a slow farm. Interesting. Okay, Lionheart, I needed to see this. Since you chased that ring so hard. Okay, see here. You got 45. You got 45 effect, actually. So nearing 100. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world to get some effect. Your stats are really solid, though. For even some effect thrown in there, this is really solid. If you really wanted the min-max, you could roll effect resist to high, but I mean, I guess for 2% not worth. Eventually it could be a crit rate or something to someone else. Yeah, I know it's SSS, but I mean, it's still really good though. %36 health with a crit rate rolled. Okay, that's pretty good value. And then high defense on this, yeah, because your neck doesn't have defense, so like hardly. And this, yeah, this makes up for it. Combined % with flat is super good on her. 17 crit rate, yeah, super high value boot on her too. LQC double set. If anything, damage is on the low side and then bulk is low. Oh yeah, they only complain on that. The purple gear pulling it down a bit. Yeah, this one's not super hot as well. HP is really good, lower on damage, and then the boot is 18 crit. Okay, so you max roll the crit. Ooh, but then you rolled the 2. Wait. Right, no, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, gear is pretty old. Okay. I mean, not a lot of people use LQC anymore for like Guild War or Arena. Old Tywin. ROL SC soon, I think. Very old A Taiwan, yeah. I actually used A Taiwan today in World Arena, so worth building again. Rebellion on injury. Okay, so let's see here. So you're missing some stats. Ooh, crit rate neck, interesting. So crit rate neck actually missing stats. Your HP is on the low side. Your speed, I think, is where you're getting your stats funneled, but the HP should be higher. So you're losing stats somewhere. I think that flat health. Might be it. That flat health is not helping. This one's okay. Ah. Okay. Oh, 15 crit damage. That means this has been rolled twice. You kind of need crit rate neck. No, mine's on crit rate neck, but I was surprised that it had low crit rate. That's why I thought it was crit damage neck at first. The crit rate is on the lower side. But yeah, I think with trying to perfect the gear perfect the stats that you actually needed on this Bellion, you did roll out gear score, so it's like the build's completed, but it is lower than it could be if it was like gear that actually had the right stats. I think that's what I'm seeing on this Bellion. 3 rolls? Oh, is it 3 rolls? Okay, so he high rolled speed here. I see. So he high rolled speed and got 14. Okay. So yeah, I was like 12 speed. Okay, 2 rolls, 4. And then 3 rolls into D. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, 15 crit damage is it's something I don't see because I would never roll 3 rolls into a crit damage. It would just be either this gear is unusable or yeah, so I think that's where you're missing a lot of the gear. Right, mod gem would be 7, 11, 15. Thank you. Gotta stop substat rerolling anything that has more than 1 roll. Yeah, I mean, look, there are some players that do this to finish a build, right? But I don't know Deek's personality enough to be like, does he want to rush a build? Because like, I mean, you see the Lilias, you see the Lionheart, and he chased super hard for Lionheart ring. Like, we saw 2 of them on 2 different heroes. Like, you can get like really good builds, but I guess it just depends on your patience, right? Like, maybe you have her on defense and you needed her to work, right? Yeah, 3 misroll is about 2 stat. I'm still thinking about the rem! The rem ring and necklace were so good. It was so freaking good. I'm still thinking about the rem. You know what? After this account review, Deek, that's all I'm gonna be thinking about is those 2 pieces. Oh man. I ruined chips for you, so I hope she plagues you. Oh man. Yo, okay. Deek, do you mind if I show Tristan this? Because you're a big fan of Tristan, right? But I want Tristan to see this. You know? But Tristan is such a nice guy. He won't say anything bad, but I just want him to see it. Okay, Tristan, look at this, okay? This is what I'm talking about. Look at this neck, right? It's so good. And this, it's really good. But he rolled the speed out in both. To complete the rem. Which when I found out, I was like, no! Like, it just, anyways, like, carry over gear for other heroes in the future, you know? Like, it's a good piece. I think it's okay. It's okay, I won't say anymore. He cleaved me an RTA and I wasn't even sad. Okay, that's shrimping to the next level, Deek. But okay, cool. Let's see here. Counter Armin, 100 ER. You're using words I know, but the sentence makes no sense. Exactly. I was like, no. That would be, yeah, that would be one thing I would say. Like, Like, I mean, because you're playing the game kind of casually, right, Deke? Like, don't rush it, because like in one sense you'd be like, oh, I don't care, but I think you should, like, even to that, at least that degree. F1 up build, last rider crowd, 233, usable. ER build, 100 ER is the meta build at the moment. Which actually, to be honest, I mean, that's what he should have been on anyway in the past, but just people didn't get the stats. But eventually, if you use him, old gears. Spez, okay, I know you're a Spez enjoyer. So it's got speed, it's got damage. So Deke's like profile, avatar, or whatever has been Spez for like the longest time. I don't think he's ever changed it. Every time I see Spez, I've told him this. Every time I see Spez's face, I think that looks like Deke. Like, if I think about Deke, I think about Spez's face. So. Oh, it's your first ML5? Okay. So it actually does have some special meaning to it. Oh, wow. Whoa, 26 crit? Oh my god. Okay, this is a crazy piece. 26 crit, 15 attack, 8 health. You could reroll the speed to perfect it if it wanted, but wow. So one roll into, hold on, I'm just thinking about how far are you from maxing crit rate here? 26. Isn't that near max crit rate? So if you rolled 3 times, okay, so he rolled 4 times. Okay, 4 times in the crit. Oops, sorry. Spaz enjoyer. Oh yeah, so this ML Celine was actually, he showed me his ML Celine way before I built mine. This was one of the ones I referenced. His crit damage is insanely good, and at that time the speed. Oh, no wonder. 21 speed. And technically max starting stats. Almost max. And 18 on this. Oh, super high value. Super high value. So it's really the other pieces having lower stats, but the damage stats are insane. So yeah, this one doesn't have even breaking 10 speed. So if you combine, yeah, if you combine this and this, they have 10 speed each. Like a 240 lifesteal Celine. Ooh, this would be nasty. Like, stat-wise, these are all pretty well rolled, though. It's just not like fun on the speed. The crit damage is insane, though. Very nice. Triple S, of course. 30 crit damage. Yeah, that's very nice. If you get that 10 more speed, heck, let's be ambitious. 20 more speed. You can lower even the crit damage, and I think this would be like a super nice to have. You love her? Yeah, I mean, this is a good build. Old gear. Pavel. Ah, okay, so here. So this is the thing, right? So Pavel, what I've been told is Pavel needs at least 5.3 K attack, right, guys? In order to, like, one-shot, like, a bruiser like a Ravi or something. This is what I've been told, so this is the stat line I'm telling you. It's over 5k, yeah. Even with Dux Noctis stacking, I don't know if this makes it. It's on pen set. Is it crit? No, it's not crit rate. Yeah, so this neck recent. Yeah, so it's missing attack. Realistically, this build is missing attack. I mean, crit damage is good, but if you don't get the pen on it, like on the S3, it's super hard to get back, like make up with the crit damage. Although you have a pen set. Jin Taco? Hold on, let me take a look. You have a 245 on lifesteal. Wait, yours is pretty nuts too. Holy crap. Yeah, that's like the stat line I think that Deke can try to get. Right? I was saying lower the crit damage for more speed. I think it's around there, yeah. Oh, you're only on an A? Okay, wait, Jin Taco? Impressive. Don't worry, I'm sure Smoggy will buff in the future. Yeah, you don't need 5k attack. Just leave it there. You know, yeah, they'll buff him. Athletica not built. Oh wait, does he have speed pieces here? I'm so obsessed, man. This is not healthy, Smallgate. This is not healthy. Okay, I would still take this though. 17 crit rate, crit damage neck on crit rate set. I take that. Smallgate got me into healthy obsession of speed gear. This as well, like I would take that too. Oh, you have this. You were gonna show later. Give me a sec. Okay, so I think your damage overall is the highest, right? I think. Yeah, that's very nice. Let's see here. 277 Wanderer's Silk effectiveness ring. Yeah, 17. Is there any carry gear here? No, it's all spread. Ooh, I take that too. Offset really works now, right? Like Elfel, Athletica. All these flexes in chat, but Dragon only made fun of yours on stream. Super creative balance velocities go fast with big damage. Seems to be really what they're emphasizing. It's kind of sad. Cause that's the thing. That's the one thing that you can't buy in terms of RNG, right? I mean, to some degree you can, but to chase speed gear, you know. Attack speed. The crit damage is good. Is this attack on the low side? You're missing attack somewhere, are you not? Doesn't look like it. Weird, I don't know why. This feels like should be a pretty good Watcher Shuri. It's flat attack too, with percent attack, which realistically is better than the flip. If I remember correctly, if it's a percent attack with flat rolled, I think the flat main with percent rolled is higher value, assuming they're all max roll. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. I'll watch your Shuri. Yeah. No, but if in terms of like, if it doesn't have the flat attack or the percent attack in the opposite of the main stat, it actually is better still as attack percent. It's not best in slot to give him flat attack. It's only good if it has percent attack rolled in and has to be high, I think. 270 AOL, 200 effect. $15. 18 health. Alright. Nice. Oh, 19 effect. Got a degen one kind of, but probably not used. I pre-ban AOL, so actually I built 2 for no reason. 250 Sage Ball all. What artifact do you run on? If you use him, actually. If you don't RTA, you probably don't use him, right? Otherwise, I think stats are pretty good. You run him on Bastion. For RTA, okay. So I think, yeah, I think stats-wise, I think this is really good. If it's on Bastion, it's on the squishier side though. But the speed and it's on immunity, and with the ER you have, and you have effectiveness, this is pretty nutty. Oh, 20 speed. You have some pretty good speed gear actually. For the amount you craft, you actually have, I feel like you have in ratio more speed gear than me. For the amount you craft, because you don't craft a lot. 262 speed. ER effectiveness, very solid hybrid. Bulk is really good. Only thing you can ask for is more speed on this, but in my opinion, this is very solid Solitaria. It's this boot. That's where it is. The sword and the boot, honestly, really carries it. And what I'm talking about, the neck is also really good. Yeah. Crit set Vivian on Chatty It has S imprint. 19. Okay, right. Your Selena's 21, so it's not an upgrade for her. Wow. No immunity. I know. Yeah, I'll say it. You already know, but I won't say it then. You already know. I say her on any speed unless you're like 240 speed type. I would say immunity would be good on her. Just so you can choose to soul burn the S1 or even do the S3, which both have benefits, right? Like if you soul burn S1 for the speed buff, it could be really good for cycling when she actually needs the heal. But that's mainly RTA, right? If you're doing this in like Arena Guild War, you won't really need it. Oh well, actually, you're not even running book, so you don't even get the soul burn unless you have an outside book holder. Very nice boot. Did you need that 5% crit rate? Actually, from that boot? I would actually run a low. Never mind. I won't say anything. I think it's fine. The DJB 250 speed, 200 ER, and then okay, so need more imprints. Me too. Yeah, nothing too special. Yeah. Okay, cool. Potentially into a Payra defense, maybe. Doors don't need to look at here. Made any usable gear? Decent helmet. Good neck. Good solid ring. Very solid ring. Let's see here. Bunny Dom. Good C Lilias counter. Nice speed and bulk. You mean for this maid? What OP gears did I miss? I think his top builds at the moment would be. I see Lilias is the one that I won't forget. Like I think Lilias is one of the best builds right now. I think he flexed it in patron chat, like Neo. And has 200 ER. Deek being modest. Whoa. This is this is well, I was gonna say what's the word for this? This is interesting. A double set Ruel that actually looks like usable. Yeah, she got the speed buff in terms of the adjustment, but like this is actually pretty good, right? You got immunity on it too. Like I don't know if it's necessary, but it's kind of a nice flex, right? Good HP pieces, very good ER there, and like the bulk is solid. So I said the same thing when I first saw her. Wait. Was this the Ruel you ran back then? No way, right? Wait, so you've never changed your Ruel? Wow. Hasn't been changed in years? Okay, I mean... Yeah, if you use her in World Arena, a bit of more cycling would be nice. The 200 speed, I think she can definitely get to. But I mean, everything's solid there. Wouldn't complain too much. Just works, yeah. A Ravi. Okay, so it's counter too. Alright, so counter A Ravi is pretty tough, right? Like you have to compare it to destruction set in terms of like the speed and damage you'll get, maybe, but the HP is definitely gonna suffer, right? You're losing gear score. But counter A Ravi. Solidus still runs it. Yeah, 2k attack, like, you know, like, I mean, she steals on attack, she does damage through attack, but yeah, I think most people just don't chase it. I recently built my A Ravi and my attack is actually like 0. So if A Ross dual attacks, it's not really pulling A Ravi. If I need him to pull A Ravi, it's not pulling A Ravi. But yeah. Yeah, SSS. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I think I would I mean, you're on Crimson Seed, but I think that higher HP obviously, when and if you can. I think you're trying to drop your attack for HP now. I mean, it's like in terms of damage value, it's not terrible to have attack. It's just that I would never chase the attack, I think, on her. Her damage mods are not as high as Ed, if I remember correctly, but she does have like one skill, is either S1 or S3, that has higher attack scaling than the other. Wait, does this have... Is this old gear? You actually like created health sets and actually usable. What the frick? Very old. It's a survival? Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is that even with the HP, right, she still does good damage, right? So yeah, I think the get the attack out is the right move. Testing Teiyu already? I've seen that in defense teams. The I think everything is good except the crit damage. I see the crit damage is on the low side for this build. Like the speed is fine, the defense HP ratio I think is good. Just a bit of missing crit damage. It's the only thing missing on this. Really anti-ran already? Oh, you know what? Actually, that's not a bad idea. So that no matter which skill he does, unless he just straight S1, that's a good idea. Mine's on a portrait, but I could consider it too. Right. Why not buff that artifact too? Oh yeah, Teiyu's getting a buff, right? I gotta read the patch note later. Emma Kawazu, if you use him, so I'm a Kawazu user, more bulk and more attack, but I don't think you're really focused on him. Yeah, it's like got some almost 2 hours. Wait, do you have to go actually? I can speed this up, sorry. I'm having too much of a chill time here. Actually, I just realized that too, yeah. Wow. Hand guy. 260, almost 260 speed, and that's pretty good bulk. I mean, that defense is really good. HP is fine. You got a hybrid of effect and effect resist. So you got some good 88s here. This is really good. 22 speed. Ah. I hate you. Because this is free gear. This is the arena gear, right? Wow. I hate you, man. This is actually so good. This is so freaking good. Wait, Emblem, why are you mad? Don't you have a 22? Or was it the neck? Whatever. You don't get to complain either. You have a 24? Okay. Alright, that's enough. I can't take it, man. Too many flexors. Stray's getting a buff. It's a usable buff, but I don't know. I don't know if he was the first ML5 that I think that they should buff. SSS, 30,000 HP FCC. 215 speed. Defense is solid all around. Can expect like a average of 30% HP on most of the pieces here. Yep, with that 900 flat. Hillis. I'm gonna go through this a bit quicker now. Really good purple neck. Crying in my ML flan when Strays gets buffed. Yeah, people want a Tomoka too. Top model Luluka. But this is fairly solid for almost 200 ER. $44 ER. Wow. Okay, so a lot of ER. A lot of ER. You have a lot of heroes built too, actually. And like, they're all built to pretty good degrees. Like, this RB is pretty nice. Like, no one really uses RB anymore, but... Where's my Rylet buff? Okay, everybody's got a hero. Okay, it's not a bad assassin sit on pen, actually. You're using mana code control to offset the crit rate loss. 19 speed. I mean, heck, I would love that. More crit damage next. It's a 22. Oh, yeah. This is what he flexed. Was it this morning? Hold on. Checking. I think it was like this morning, right? He was just like... Oh, yeah, he's like, not amazing, but 22 speed. That's what he said. And he's like finally doing some crafting. LOL. So it's just like, okay, he doesn't have to craft. Then he crafts and then like, boom. 22 speeder. Nice. Counter BBK. It's a bruiser one though. Bruiser BBK. Probably not used. It's hard to use bruiser BBK. Yeah, old counter BBK. I'm glad they didn't do Tomoko because I like Tomoko one wrong move and she can be broken, not careful. True. Yeah, that's true. Can go into stealth, can be fast, can be high damage. Self attack buff, yeah, and a full CR boost. Yeah, it's just more aggro. Emotrol is not. Oh, maybe built actually strategically to get the cut and then do high damage. Yeah, it's got on immunity too. So, but I think for this type you want to probably go more bulk. Bridge and arena. Okay, interesting. Yeah, you've always been a speed Rylet enjoyer. This speed Rylet I don't think has changed, right? Much. But overall, it's very solid though. Like, the damage is really good. 250 can be scary. 15. Oh, wow. I can't argue with that boot. Very nice. 21 and then 16 crit damage. Oh yeah, I remember you love Briar Witch. 30% crit rate. 22. Oh my goodness. 22 speed. Opsig. Speed on the low side. Okay, so the stat line for Opsig right now is pretty nuts. I know you have an attack buffer with her, but let me just give you the helmet. Very nice. Let me just give you like the rough stat line. Like, you want like a 240, almost 250 speed, but really high attack. You had an SS, so you're really close to what people would run, but like 320 crit damage, like 3.7, 3.8k attack, like minimum. That's only to one-shot Hua Yang without attack buff. Yeah, Guild War Opsig, yeah. Because you have Portrait too, yeah. Pirate Captain Flan, I want to build her. So there's one of the RTA streamers I was watching. His Pirate Captain Flan is really nice. But he goes like 19,000 HP. 19,000 HP and 3,000 attack. I want to get to his stat line. It's really nice, but I haven't built her. I never used her yet. ADS functional. Let's see here. If you go to team print 2.8, okay, still good. It's a bit on the lower side of damage, and then you also are not. Oh, I see. You're full bulk type. Okay. So no crit rate. Using artifact. Oxlots. Any spear gear? Oh, 18 speed on speed set. 20 speed. Okay, it's offset though. Kind of sad, but is it usable? Lifesteal main stat is kind of conflicting. I don't know. Offset life. That's why I don't really like rolling offset gear. When people are just like, "Oh, roll all reds," I'm like, ah, man. But then I can't even complete gear. You know, I can't complete sets. Stenny, very solid speed stat. Stenny is realistically what people are aiming for with the destruction Stenny. With a bit more stats on top, but this is really nice. Good speed, 100% crit rate. And then the attack is good, crit damage is solid. Wow, yeah, very good. It should be like almost 440 gear score spec Tenny as a whole. I think it should be. One sec. Okay, let's see here. I know it's not built. ML Haste. Old. I remember you loved ML Haste before. That was before I got him. Probably never changed his build. Yeah, that's a pretty cracked Stenny, yeah. He's like 430 for sure, but maybe even hitting almost 440 gear score. Yeah, those are good boots. It stayed the same, right? Yeah, I kind of vaguely recall your stat line from that time on. Bastion, okay, to resist C Lilias potentially. Maybe arena offense. Don't forget show slow ox lots, spaz lots. Wait, what? Go down? Wait. Wait, how does this work? Wait, how does this work? What do you mean? Sea Lilias bait? Bro, what the frick? Okay, Deek. I like how you built an oxlots to literally laugh at everyone. To laugh at everyone's Sea Lilias, right? Because if you use your Sea Lilias in defense, you would debuff this oxlots. Right? So this is laughing at other people's Sea Lilias. Right? Actually slap in the face. Wow. Look at your look at your offense teams. Okay, hold on one sec. The frick? Wait, that's the last one, I think, right? That's the last one built. Okay, that was a really long one. Take a look. Arena. What is your... Okay, let's see here. Let's queue up. So, Arena. What is it? Spez V... No, you have multiple Spez V1? Spez V3? What the frick? Okay, so what do you take into this? Spez V1? No, right? Because you got Politis? Spez V3, I guess? This is Spez V3. Okay, which one of these teams is Spez V1? I don't think any of them, right? Because you need a Sea Lilias, but you can't use a Politis. Trozet instead of Wanda. Okay, for that one, I see. Oh my goodness. To bait. Yeah. That's why your Trozet had 200 ER. But still, you're literally slapping everyone else in the face that's their Sea Lilias is scuffed. Right? Otherwise, you need 260 at least based on your Sea Lilias stats. What did I miss? I was in the bathroom and heard something about laughing at Sea Lilias. Yeah, so Deke created an Oxlot with 200 ER. Saying it's to resist Sea Lilias. But his Sea Lilias is 260 effect. So realistically, what he's doing is laughing at everyone else's Sea Lilias, being so confident that they can never achieve 100 or more effect. So, that's gear flexing right there. Alright, Deke, I think I'm gonna end this. I mean, I am past the time that I was gonna stay on though, but dude, I have to say you did improve a lot, right? And honestly, if you just don't roll out good stats or roll high roll stats out for lower return, I think you'll be solid. That's the only thing I can like nitpick you about, but otherwise, oh, you know what? Wait. One thing, last thing I wanted to do was to check out the speed that he has. This is what I do now. Miss Malgate literally forced it on. Okay, so let me calculate, all right? So I won't calculate the difference between the speed set ones, just the top speeds. So anything 20 above, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I missed Cerise. 23, 7, 8, 9, 10. Offset life. 11, 12. Unused? Okay, so I'm glad I did this. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm getting louder. 25, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 32, man. Holy cow. 32, 20 plus speed piece. He's got 10 more than you. You should be proud. For the amount that you craft, you honestly have too much speed gear. Check boots. Nice auction, Stu. He's got 2 times the amount of speed gear. Yeah, so I think this is a pretty lucky account, like pretty seeded, like all in all, right? Yeah, so your speed set ones are definitely on the lower end, so it's harder to create like insanely top speed builds, but like you got the pieces for when those speed sets do drop, you know? Wait, what if he has actually wait, that's a good question. What if he has 20 speed HP boots? No. Most people don't keep them. I know it's a joke. Okay, no, he doesn't. Okay, good. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna log out of. And that is it for the account review. Deek has improved so much since I first saw his account 2 years ago, but before I end, I'd like to take this time to thank my Patreon supporters during this video as well. DeekBoy, Kariha, Stone Thunder, Tornby, Potatoes, and our newest member, Light Neo. If you're interested in supporting me through Patreon, check out the link below to see what I have to offer. But that's it for this one. I'll see you guys next time.